And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Not even close there. And a new season is officially underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
So up next, David Hamilton. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground, right side, Simeon. Throws to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Devers is set down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss. As he was late.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you do.
And your final score, 5-2 for Chris Singleton. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
This one smoked out to left. One up, one down. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Hit weakly on the ground. Young fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that one almost got him. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's Josh Young. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one ripped to left. Drops into the glove. And that. And we're back. Second. Inning set to. Go. And now the first base. Baseman trip. Casas. DeGrom. Back to work. And there's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
DeGrom, a righty that throws with power. 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a miss and a slider. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Alex Bregman. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Soft contact in the air, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that is out of play. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. That misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Kyle Higashioka stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's a swing. Drive left. Field, and he knew it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And that's downstairs and outside. Crochet maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a breaking ball misses outside.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes.
And that eats him up. Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Missed inside with the curve. Tying run is at first here on opening day. And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
This one chopped up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Hamilton swings through it for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now it's Corey Seager. First offering. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball. Crochet ready to fire now. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second.
He's out.
On to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Berger. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And ball one.
Strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth, now it's Devers at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance beat, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
Well struck left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Strike one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, that's one. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Next to hit, Connor Wong. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And he makes the catch. And there's two away. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Jock Peterson. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. There's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground to Devers. The throw to second is offline.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved that if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet.
Off balance feed, there's one. Throws it away. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. Across is the runner from first. It's 6-0.
How about that? Clears the bases. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here on opening day. Base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 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 That's ball 4. 3. Out. You're out. 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 3. You're out.
14 zip at the end. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
And the 2025 season is off and running. And that one wrapped foul. Fought off foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCutchen pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. In the air, right field, going back is McCutchen. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Connor Norby, the next to hit. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throws it away. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Second inning coming up. Back here in Miami, this is Joey Bart. Alcantara back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Alcantara, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Graham Pauley, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third. Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Ball one, no strikes. And that's a little high. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Konai makes the play, and that's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Right down the chute. Strike one. That's through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Hayes to first, and a quick out, number one. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. In the air, center field. Cruz in and to his right. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Agustin Ramirez. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That is strike two. Swing and a pop-up. Right. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. That one drilled left field, and no one can get there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ryan Reynolds here. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Dane Myers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sandy Alcantara in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and here is Otto Lopez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Reynolds makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2 now. Swung on, belted. That's back. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's McCutchen. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike.
3-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Horowitz handles, throws to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Graham Pauley. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
High fly ball out to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Sanchez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Out of here.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
The other way. And foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's outside.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And there's one down. Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Skeens, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Skeens started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back and caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate and fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's going to be Dane Myers. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it hits the base of the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Konine in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Inside at 100. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 run. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Alcantara back to work. Right side, Bryant. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Joey Bart now. He's already homered in this game. Outside, ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That one fouled off. That one the other way. Lopez. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Fauché getting loose as well. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Xavier Edwards. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
So a man aboard, Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. That's out to center field. Cruz. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Edwards over at first with 1 away. In the air, right side. McCutchen after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. They limit the damage here. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Anthony Bender on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Nick Fortes, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground right side, Lopez. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's going to be Paul Skeens. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. To third, Pauley. Throws across the diamond, and that is the and a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball inside.
Line drive and a base hit into left field. That'll play. And the leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 4.
Next to hit, Nick Fortes. That one's in there, and that is strike one. That's inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Inside.
Ball 2.
And that's ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Myers gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
That's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. 1 runs in. They've cleared the bases. Headed for the plate. Save! Can you believe it? An inside-the-park grand slam.
Wow, that's just not something you see very often. An inside-the-park grand slam? Oh, my goodness. That happens maybe once every few years, if that. And this guy was looking to come up with a big hit with the bases loaded, and clearly that one qualifies.
And here is Graham Pauley.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey!
Ground ball right side. And foul ball. This one ends the final 9-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.